And welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this afternoon. Coming up in a matter of moments is first pitch, but first let's have a look at today's Topps Player Spotlight. Tyler Cross makes his major league debut in this one after having his contract purchased. He's in the starting lineup to boot, and Heidi Watney has more on a big day for this newcomer. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Tyler Cross makes his big league debut right after this. Zach Greinke gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, we got no one.
And another foul ball.
One.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the
Ball back
best in the
outside.
business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
That's a
Now
ball.
a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't
two
quite
outs. I got
catch the
2 on
bottom
the
of the
count.
zone. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power
Nope.
to all
Ball
fields, and he'll take that ball
Nope,
away
1-0.
and drive it for opposite field power.
1-1. Cross
Look out, 1-1.
is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
Matt,
ball.
this guy wasn't really the most
Where's the
highly
first
touted
down?
prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Cross has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Astros nothing.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. And with a league best ERA and whip, it can certainly be argued that they have the very best pitching staff around. As one of the coaches told me earlier, our guys are stingy. I don't think there's a better way to describe them. They don't give you walks, and good luck racking up hits. Our guys just have ridiculous stuff. No doubt the numbers back.
So striding forward now, Jason Castro. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No one out now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So here's Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 9 homers and 46 driven in. Fouled away. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Steven Souza.
The center fielder.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
For the Astros, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Kiner Falefa, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Michael Brantley. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 23.
First delivery to him on the way.
Brantley.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
All right,
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Hey, we got 2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Rounded softly down the line toward first.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros nothing. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time to they don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Gurriel is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager's.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Astros go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Cross is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches that started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
We got no outs.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Culberson, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. Fly ball out toward left center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Brett Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Texas.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Tyler Cross gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first Major League start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch coming, here it is. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight.
Hey, we got no outs.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Cross is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here's Jose Abreu.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, nobody wait.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Luis Robert. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, we got one here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Tim Beckham.
No outs here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Still 1-2. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Danny Mendick.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Batting 9. The right fielder.
Now he'll step off.
Adam Engel.
Into the box, Adam Engel. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. On he pops it up. Culberson waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-1. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Now batting.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Up the middle, and oh, he's able to knock it down. And they can't make the play on him.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit hard to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
No runner, eat it.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Eloy Jimenez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Luis Robert stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, let's roll 2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Relay, hit me.
Solak is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. White Sox on top, 1-0. So digging in now, Tim Beckham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tim Beckham.
Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Danny Mendick will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam.
In now, Adam Engel.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Beckham leads off first with 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The batter, the second baseman.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the veteran DH, Adam Eaton. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Come on, guys.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
I got the count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, and right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start it.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Cross. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 33 on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Cross.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Cross, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Ready once again, Keston Hiura. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count and the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
You're down.
And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping into the box,
right now, huh?
Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Trey Mancini.
The 1-1 home. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead this one 6-1. And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Tyler Cross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Get your pitch up there.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Richard Mesoraco with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Chris Archer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The third baseman, Tyler.
So striding in, Tyler Cross.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Archer has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Striding in, Tyler Cross.
Third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive it.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 36 on the year for him. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Tyler Cross will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey now, here we go.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Munson calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Trey Mancini, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Mancini.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Runner goes for third, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Here we go.
Stepping up now, Tyler Cross.
Tyler Cross.
Hey, let it fly. Looking for a strike.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here now the 2-2. It is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 9-4. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ian Happ, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might tied. Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Cross. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And that'll bring up Keston Huron.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is there, 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a liner. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So now we'll see if these guys... Into the box now, Ian Happ. The winning run is at first base.
Ian.
The 1-1 pitch. Liner. Oh, and he misses it. 1 there.
Out.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyler Cross. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there's 1 gone to start the 12th. At the plate, Tyler Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Hold up,
and
right here, right here.
to left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-11.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 13, Tyler
Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Zach Davies gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Tyler Cross. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Nunez is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Hey, strike this guy
Striding
out.
in
Let's
for
go.
the Rockies, Dom Nunez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Cross.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hilliard is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box now, Tyler Cross.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
And he fouls this one off.
Here we go.
Here's the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Trey Mancini, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. And he got him. So a big out there, as now a ground ball could even get him out of this thing, still tied. Now batting, Tyrone Taylor. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're into this one, it's about time somebody puts some to score a run.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He loses him on ball 4. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder, Trey Mancini. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Standing in, Tyrone Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for their 7th straight victory next. Richard Mesoraco starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Cross. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
And be patient, get your pitch.
And now pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Cross. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Tyler Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit high and deep to right center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, to third. Will it be 2? He's got it to second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go as the third baseman, Tyler Cross. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Puig is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Popped him up. Simeon is there for it.
I got it.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the... A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Ben Bowden claims the win out of the pen, his first. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Zach Brown, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. That's popped up. Cross is there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. So coming to the plate, Tyler Cross. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
And now a pitch on the way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Up next from Miami, Harold Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Fielded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive it.
Striding into the box, Tyler Cross.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in.
Beat it out! Beat it out!
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And so the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
One out, one out.
Hitting for Miami, number 32, Tian Wong.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now to the plate, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Here we go. No one
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third.
On, baby, you're up.
And a relay home, and he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Standing in, Tyler Cross has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peterson looks up. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. J.P. Fireisen gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, career number 247. And the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
So stepping in, Tyler Cross, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready now for the Marlins, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 6 and the Brewers 2. Digging in, Tyler Cross.
Number 13, Tyler.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Swanson stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Tyler Cross. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Milwaukee blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Michael Feliz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 13, Tyler.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Back goes Peterson. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot here to left, number 249 career, and this is now a 7-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers.
Anthony Bass will come on in relief here.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
12-6 the final tally here. The Milwaukee Brewers get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Domingo Germán earned his 5th win of the year. Alec Bettinger was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. TJ Antone gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Tyler Cross. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Cross. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right.
Digging in, Tyler Cross, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Fuentes, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, making it an even 250 for his career, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 15, Nick Senzel.
Line drive base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there.
In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 2-1. Up. Cross is there. 2 down. Tyler Cross will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in at the plate steps Keston Hura. There's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
The catcher, Omar.
This is in the air out to right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third.
Get out.
And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Brewers 6 and the Reds 2. At the plate, Tyler Cross went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alec Hansen wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Tyler Cross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Run on, you're scoring.
Jankowski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Popped him up. Rojas over to his right. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Now stepping in, Tyler Cross. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jankowski is there. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tyler Cross.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, 2 hits in 7 tries. Hit on the ground to third. Field. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Davies earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Tyler.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder, Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 44 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to.
Now at the plate, Tyler Cross. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Van Meter is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Reds 0.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me,
Tyler Cross will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Let's go, big dog.
The pitch. Fouled off. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Cross. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Bowman is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw! I don't believe what I just saw!
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-2 the final total today. The Milwaukee Brewers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Zach Brown earns the win, his second. Sonny Gray pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. The Brewers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Tyler Croft.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Garcia ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Number 16.
Cross, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
On the bag, right here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Profar.
This is flared out towards second. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Striding in now for the Nats, Rowdy Reed.
The catcher, Rowdy Reed.
One's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. In now, Tyler Cross. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tyler Cross.
The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So a runner on first with one out now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got...
So striding forward now, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bramer, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In there, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So here's Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Trey Mancini.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side.
Come on,
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Tyler Cross. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Swanson shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's...
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. The Brewers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Aaron Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Cross, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 135.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Leading off the inning, Tyler Cross, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Runner goes for second, left side. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Wait for a good one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Cross. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Iglesias gets down to make the play. Just late. He's safe. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up, and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2, here it is. He's running. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs. This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Washington Nationals capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Ryan Harper gets the win in